Hi, this is Jill from WebGirl Enterprises, and in this video I'm going to take you through the reason why I think using photo albums on your Facebook business page is awesome. So here I am on the Charles Wood Karate business page. This is one of the pages that I admin, and it's for a karate club in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. They have about 120 members to the club, and coincidentally about 127 likes right now, but that's not directly correlated. The Facebook page is one of the many little bits of pieces that Charles Wood Karate uses to communicate to the membership. So what happened was, since I'm a member of Charles Wood Karate and they're also my client, last night I went and took some pictures at the end of the class that I was finished at. So I was along the side and I took some pictures, and I came home and I uploaded some of them. So you can see on that 11 hours ago I uploaded this Tuesday 7 p.m. karate class in Winnipeg, 16 photos. You can see a little bit of the samples here. And then I went into them, and because these are my friends that I train with, I also have some of them, or their parents in some cases, on my friends list. And I went through and tagged them so that people on, their friends and family would be able to see what's going on in their lives. So the results of that is what I find the most interesting. It's only been 11 hours, and here's the general stats and all the posts that have been going on. But you can see that the most recent post here that we did 11 hours ago, the reach, it hit 38 people, which means that's the people that have actually liked the page, and it showed up on their news feed when they were on their news feed. So you know how sometimes the page will update but you don't log into Facebook for 3 days? Well, you don't get counted. But if you log into Facebook while it's actually on your news feed actively there, you have a chance of seeing it. You're one of those people in that 38, and you've liked the Charles Wood Karate page. This is the interesting stat here, though, the engaged users. And those are the number of unique people who have clicked on your post. So they only track this for the first 28 days, and it doesn't really matter because it's only been about 11 hours since I posted the pictures. But these are people who don't necessarily like the page. They haven't clicked like, they're not following the Charles Wood Karate page, but they're friends with some of the people who do follow it or are present in the pictures. So 105 people have clicked through to look at those pictures in the last 11 hours. I think that's pretty impressive. 7 of them shared it or clicked like or left comments or something like that on one of the pictures or on the album. And that turns out to be a 20%, near 20% virility. And that means that this is, or virality, pardon me, this is where, the original people who saw it shared it in some way through some action. Other people saw it who weren't directly related, and they maybe commented on it, liked it, shared it, those kind of things, and it spread a little bit like a virus. So 20% is pretty good. And as you can see here, I also added just a few pictures, and there really weren't very many people who interacted with them, but I added just some dojo pictures, and that was just facility pictures of the club, and it didn't have people in it, so I didn't tag anybody in it, and therefore we didn't have the interaction like we did here. But the interaction we did get was pretty quality. We got a couple of people who liked it, we got people who clicked through and looked at them, so we definitely have, this demonstrates that we have an interested followership. I do find generally that pictures are a great way to interact with people and to get attention to your Facebook business page or to your business in general. And sometimes it's not about getting people to like your page, it's about getting people familiar with you, and like brand awareness, just kind of being there in front of them and getting people to know that you're there. And if you optimize your pictures correctly, this is where you can encourage them even further, because you can tell them simple things in those messages, which I don't think I'll get to in 10 seconds. Let's see. So here you go. So you can tell them that they can try out a couple classes, give them your URL, and it's a